number 7, Kristaps Porzingis.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And some notable injuries for both teams. As we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. And the basketball gods seem to be displeased.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Jake LaRavia out there with James. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Kennard in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Podziemski out there with Anthony Melton. Then there's Draymond Green. And there's Porzingis. And it's Spencer in at the 3. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's LeBron. Ayton a screen on Green. James dishes to Ayton. Count it.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Now Podziemski. Mr. Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Lakers on offense. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's James. The Warriors making the shot. And it's in there.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter.
Now, here's Melton. Here's Podziemski. That's in. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's LeBron. Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Podziemski finds Melton. Porzingis sets the pick for Melton. Pass to Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's LaRavia, sinks the triple.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Here's Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on Kennard. Podziemski, a 3-pointer, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And so it's Golden State with it. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Pass to Green. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
James looking around. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Okay, fans, put your hands together
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Melton. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Green. Melton sets a screen for Green. Porzingis with a screen on James. And here's Porzingis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. LeBron passes to Kennard. Takes the three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here's Ayton. This one for 3. And that one's good. LaRavia.
3.
LaRavia's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Back to Melton. Porzingis sets the pick for Melton. Outside, Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green kicks to Melton. Two on the clock. From deep. Spencer's shot is off. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kennard against Melton. Here's James. And he lays it straight in. James has got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Man, please give a big round of applause for your next team. All right, that was your next team. Make some noise.
Lakers on D. Pass to Spencer. Smart against Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
James kicks to Kennard. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to 1 shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
No good from LeBron.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Kennard. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got 6 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Pajemski with it. Kennard covering. Porzingis passes to Melton. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Melton. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Marcus Smart. And James subbed in for Luke Kennard. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 16-point game. Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Hachimura, no good. Pass to Pajemski. It's Curry outside. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And here's Porzingis. He's covered by Ayton. Porzingis against Ayton. Porzingis kicks to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2. And he connects with the jumper.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not quite close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
That's checked in for the Lakers. Warriors trail by 16. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. Your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
He hits both from the stripe.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Kleber with a screen on Curry. And a wide open look for James. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 14. Payton kicks to Richard. Pass to Curry. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Outside, James. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Up top, Curry. James defending. Kleber against Porzingis. And no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Wing post is checked in for Porzingis. Pass to Hachimura. Now connect. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to post. Now here's Curry. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Curry against James. Curry looking around. Just 3 on the clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Smith. And it's Buffkin in at the shooting guard position. Here's Buffkin. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Vanderbilt with the rebound. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hachimura's got 6 points.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Pass to post. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Out to Peyton. Golden State moving the ball around. Lets it fly from 18. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 13. Smith outside. To the inside. Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. broadcasters making a switch here. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. And here are the Warriors now after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their run.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Hachimura kicks to Kennard. James flushes in the alley-oop.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Santos. Guarded by Smart. Outside Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. And both free throws good for Curry. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponent.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And over his incredible career, LeBron's added a lot of upper body strength, really helping him on the offensive glass.
Now here's Porzingis. 6 points for him. Shoots. Curry. That's good. Curry's got 16 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Smart misses. Warriors trail by 13. And here's Melton. Scoreless thus far. On up the court. Smart with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's good. 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Porzingis. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 19 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Kennard. A 3. Good on the triple. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here is Hachimura. He's got 8 inside. Pass to Kennard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
He is cooking right now. There is no better feeling. Keep giving him the ball.
Kennard against Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Curry with another miss.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Raymond Green has checked in for Golden State. Pajemski's coming in for Curry. Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. Jake LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. Here's Spencer. No scoring in this one. That's to Porzingis. Here's Spencer. He's defended by LaRavia. Spencer, the pass to Porzingis. Hits it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
And here's James outside. And Spencer pulls it down. Warriors trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porzingis has got 11 points.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Pass to Ayton. Now Kennard. Kept alive. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's Kennard. Ayton with it. Pass to LeBron. A three ball. Cranes the three-pointer.
LeBron James.
He's got 15.
3 points.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Now Melton. Guarded by Smart. Here's Pajemski. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Ayton a screen on Green. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Pass to Melton. Melton sets a screen for Green. Here's Spencer. Back to Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. The three. Kennard with the rebound. Lakers leading by 17. James kicks to Smart. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. But Jemski's shot is good.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
LeBron against Green. Kennard the pass to Smart. Here's LaRavia. And he's good on the three ball. LaRavia's got 9 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Back to Pajemski. And here's Green outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Stolen by Smart. To the middle. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Melton. Back to Pajemski. Porzingis trying to get free. Backed in off the glass. He's got 9.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now, here's Kennard. Back to LeBron. Pass to Ayton. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Podziemski on the wing. Kennard covering. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Kennard. Pass to Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 23. The shot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Now here's Porzingis. He's covered by 8. Fades and shoots. That shot no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And here are the Warriors now. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Green is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Spencer in at the 3 spot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Ball goes to Los Angeles.
And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Smart misses. The Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. Down low, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Porzingis has gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. LeBron against Green. LeBron outside. outside for Smart. Launches a three. Here's Ayton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Porzingis.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Shooting two.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And he can't hit the second. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and re-space, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Here's Melton. Off target with his three. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Smart misses. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Beats him. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taking 9 shots to get those 5.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Kennard. Here's Smart. They get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Timeout called the Warriors. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Get fans on the court, your Hype Squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Podziemski. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. Right side, Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
LeBron against Green. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 15 points.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Lakers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's good for 2. Kennard's got 20 points.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Outside, Green. That's to Porzingis. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Podziemski. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is James. Ayton sets the pick for James. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it. He's got 17.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Melton. Green, the screen, fires the three, and the Warriors miss again. The Lakers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porzingis with a screen on Smart. That's to Porzingis. They need this. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Now, Laravia. He's got 9. LeBron, good.
LeBron James.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Podziemski finds Melton. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Laravia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James against Green. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Still yet to score. And here's Green outside. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron left side. Over Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Spencer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Smith dishes to James. Screen by Smith. Fires at the elbow. James misses. Timeout called the Warriors. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hachimura against Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Post has got his first basket.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Now here's LeBron. D right on him. In the corner, Smith with it. In the corner, it's Kleba. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Santos. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And here is James. 27 points for him.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 22 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
LeBron, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
The Lakers moving the ball around. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Bassie. Outside Curry. Back to Bassie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And let's go courtside. There's some news on DeAnthony Melton. Allie, how is he?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Substitution for your Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis. Will Richards.
Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. That's to Porzingis. High post shot, and he nails the jumper. Porzingis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
A knockdown shooter, really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
Here's James. The Warriors pull it in. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Clock at 4. From about 19 feet. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Lakers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Kleba against Porzingis. Kleba, the pass to James. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Pass to Payton. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Los Angeles in very good. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Los Angeles. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. James is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Kleba in at the 5.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
One shot. And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Lakers leading by 23. It's taken away by Payton. Over to the left wing. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Let's go to the sideline and get some news on Quinton Post. Hey, Allie, what are they saying over there?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far, it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
James outside. Pass to Kleba. James trying to free himself up. Kleba with the bucket.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Now, here's Payton. And here's Porzingis. Kleba defending. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Back to Porzingis. Here's Richard. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
James a screen on Curry. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the inside. James finds Vanderbilt. Offensive rebound. Here's Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 20. Payton passes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Richard, he's covered by Hachimura. Here's Richard. A rebound by the Lakers. Kleba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James outside. Back to James. Drops in the layup for 2.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 29 in the game.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Over Kleba. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 22. That's tipped. Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. Vanderbilt a screen on Payton. James the bounce pass. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Outside, Porzingis. Payton outside. Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Porzingis against Hachimura. James outside. Hachimura with a screen on Curry. James, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Santos, the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Right wing. James kicks to Vanderbilt. Here's Hachimura. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. They need this one. And the layup is good. Curry's got 26.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors dancers.
Earns our player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. That's to Porzingis. Now here's Curry. Good work defensively by Smart. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Porzingis with the steal, and they're on the break. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porzingis has got 31 points.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Outside for Smart. Now here's Kennard. He's defended by Podziemski. 4 on the shot clock. Here's James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. Misses the 3.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's James. Here's Smart. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Curry against Smart. Curry passes to Melton. Lets it go. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Smart misses. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Elton kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Pass to Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis against Ayton. Over Porzingis. And it's Ayton missing. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The steal. James against Green. James kicks to Smart. Pass to LaRavia. Now Kennard. Ayton with it. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. Green finds Curry. Now Porzingis. Outside Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
LeBron against Green. James dishes to Smart. Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Smart misses.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Porzingis high post. Working on James. Here's Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. No good on that one. Good D by James.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight at sea.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Porzingis passes to Green. On the wing, Melton. The 19-footer is on the money.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Kennard. He's defended by Podziemski. To the wing on the left. LaRavia passes to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 33 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.